Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use this Astral Quad Blitz from McGrath in Ritualistic Rose to create this Ritualistic Rose eye makeup look. Now the mediums that I'm using to create this extra shimmer is this. It's Mehron Mixing Liquid. Now I just pour it in a little cap, the cap like this, and I open this. Absolutely gorgeous. And I grab a flat brush like this, and then I just pick some of that rose. I kind of scrape it just so I have enough so that I can then put this, and when you scrape it, you kind of get a vibe like this. Then you put it on the back of your hand, and then you dip into, just barely touching it into there, and you kind of mix it in, and you can see you're creating a liquid eyeshadow. And now what I do is I just go right into my eyelid and I just tap it, and I go right up to the line where the crease meets the lid. Okay, and then I grab a pencil brush. So you want to grab something like this. Go in with the bronze shade, and I start at the outer corner, just tapping, and I tap on the edge of that rose shade. I don't go higher than that. Just tap it. And keep it tight. Keep it really tight around the lid. Okay. So it looks like this. It's kind of like your eyelids look wet. And then I go in with a different, smaller flat brush like this. And this time I go in with the burgundy. And I go into the inner corner, like right next to that brown and the rose, and tap it into the inner and outer corners. Just tap it. Color payoff is amazing. So it looks like that. And then with your finger, you're just gonna go in with that rose, and you're just gonna tap it right in the center. When you use your fingers, you just have so much more color payoff, and you only need is just a tiny, tiny amount. And you can already see how that looks. The next thing I do is I take this one here, I take the yellow, which is the lightest shade, on a different finger, and I go right here. I go right above the center, so kind of like tap it right into the center here. So you're like on your brow bone now, but just in the center of your eyes, okay? And then I go in with a fluffy brush, and I go in with any matte shade. Now this shade here is called Glow from Color Cosmetics. And I just pick up, these are amazing because they like spongy. And so I put a little bit onto this fluffy brush, and then I go and highlight my brow bone area and sort of diffusing this glitter you see here. I don't want to have too much glitter. So I gently just go and tap this on the brow bone and bring it in. And what this does is it diffuses, blends the edges, and kind of gives you like a softness. Now the next step is using eyeliner. Now, because I have hooded eyelids, what I've learned is if I draw the line, and if I draw it up here, when I open my eyes, it's just gonna disappear and it makes the line go crooked. So I do is extend the line out, and then I draw the line. So watch. So I go along, and then I do the lid space very thin. So first I draw along the lash line. Okay. And then I extend it past, and I go kind of straight out. I extend it past this crease line here. Before I used to like take it from that crease line. So this time I'm extending it way past. And then from this line, I'm gonna take an angle towards my brow bone. So from this line, and then I'm just gonna go look it up like that. And then I'm just gonna bring it in and join that lid and color in. Join it in by bringing it down at an angle. And you don't want to bring it down towards the middle. You want to bring it down towards the outer corner of your eye. Okay, so it looks like this. And now I want to go and sharpen that because I kind of feel like it's too thick and it looks like a mess. So then I just take a makeup remover and a Q-tip. And then I take the corner of the eye, I'll show you on this side. So I take the corner of the eye, and then I just go right up. So I clean that edge. But if I look here, there's a gap. So I just go back in and I'm gonna fill in this gap.